Hey everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we will be walking through the disk analysis and autopsy room of TryHackMe. Before starting this video, I really want to say that I am not a master or any expert in this topic, or you can say autopsy, but I know some good basics about these things. So I will really try to apply those basics, and even you could also try with your basics or without any much greater knowledge, and you can also solve the questions. I will be splitting this video into two parts. This will be the part 1 and the next video will be the part 2. So let's just start this video. So actually in this topic, it really means that you are responding after the incident has been occurred. If there is an incident occurred or the system has been crashed, then you are responding, or you are trying to find out what are the reasons or what are the conclusions you are bringing out from the disk image. Okay, so we have been given an machine. As you can see, there is a machine. I've already started it in a new window, and here is the task 1. The task 1 itself contains many questions. As you can see, there are many questions and there are some instructions for us. Let us understand those. In the attached VM, there is an autopsy case file. So there is an autopsy case file in the attached VM or the attached machine. So let's just see that, and its corresponding disk image. Okay, you need to repoint autopsy to the disk image file. Okay, I will do that. Ingest modules were already ran for your convenience, so we will not be worrying about running the ingest modules. It has already been ran. So let's see more. Your task is to perform a manual analysis of the artifacts discovered by autopsy to answer the questions below. This room should help to reinforce what you learned in the autopsy room. Have fun investigating. So as I said, we will be investigating through the whole disk image. What facts we are being given, what are the things we are being given. We will try to investigate all those things and try to answer all these questions. As you can see, the first question, and we will be performing a manual analysis. So autopsy is already given to us. Autopsy is an application which is used to investigate things. In simplest way, I am saying it is used for investigating disk image files. So let's see the first question. What is the MD5 hash of E01 image? Let me just go to the room. I have opened the autopsy. It's just starting. So as you can see, I have already located the autopsy case file with the extension .aut. I have already done that, and the autopsy application is opening it. It may take some time. Okay. I will just say no. And here we are with all these things. I will just maximize it. So here you can see it is with the disk image Hasan 2.E01. As you can see, there is the description about this drive, OS drive, Windows 10 Home, and about the artifact ID, and many things. So let's see what we have to find. So here is written what is the MD5 hash of E01 image. So let's see what we can do here. So I will just see about the metadata, and here it is. The image file which we were talking about has an MD5, as you can see. So I will just write it out. So as you saw, it was just a little bit easy for us. Yes, it is the correct answer. Let's see the other question. What is the computer account name? So let's just see what are the users on this computer. I will just do some things. Yes, here is the operating system user account. So here you can see there are many accounts. There are so many accounts with us, but what we have to see is what is the computer's account name. What was the computer's account name? These are the user's account name, but what we have to find is the computer's account name. So here you can see the computer has a name, which you can see desktop 0R59DJ3. I will just copy this and just paste it here, and this is the right answer. So as you can see, you can do these things. It is not like you are fearing that you don't know about these things, so you will not attempt these. I don't have very much knowledge about autopsy or what we have to do after the incident has been done, or what is the autopsy things, and many more technicalities. I don't know much about that, but I am just trying about these things because it's a little bit easy, and you can try and develop another type of charisma in yourself, so that you can build a temperament also. Okay, so let's just see the another question. List all the user accounts in the alphabetical orders. So as I gave you an information that here we have operating system user account. So before this, I just really want to say that this autopsy application is very powerful. For manual analysis, it is very much powerful. So powerful that all these informations are given here only with yourself. You don't have to do any other analysis like running much more commands and going deep into these things. You just have to go into this application and do whatever things you want to. So let's just see about these. So what we were saying about is listing all the user accounts. Here you can see user accounts are given to us. There are so many user accounts. Actually, what you see here is these are the software accounts. So you don't have to mention all these, and these are the users account, what the users have been doing. So you will be excluding the guest account, the administrator account, and the default, and this WDAG utility account, system profile also, local service also, and network service also. You will be excluding these accounts, and because these are the software made it, or you can say the OS has in default in these things. And other accounts you can see there is Keshav, Sivapriya, Sandhya, Srini, H4S4N, Joshua, Subha, Shreya, so many accounts. So let's just try to mug up these and write it in the form of alphabetical order. So as I said, I was going to do all this alphabetical things, and I did so. You can see it is in the alphabetical order, correct alphabetical order. I will just submit it. Yes, it is the correct answer. Let's see the next question, which is who was the last user to log into the computer. So to find this, we will have to check the logs or the date accessed. As you can see, So here is the date created, which means the first time the user account was created. And the next thing you see is the date accessed, the last date on which the account was accessed. So let's just sort it out. So here we are. Yes, it was Shiva Priya. As you can see, it was 12/05/37 and the date was 7/2/2021. So let's just write Shiva Priya. And yes, it's easy, right? Let's just do another thing, which is what was the IP address of the computer. So before going any further, I just want to let you all know that if there is the information asked to you that we have to mention some network type things like IP addresses or MAC addresses or any other type things, so before that you should check whether the system was containing any type of networking tool or not, network monitoring tool or not. So let's just check that. Yes, install programs. Let's just see that. Here's the Python VirtualBox, address book, connection manager. Here is the connection manager. There is the DXM runtime, mplayer 2, and here you are. Look at LAN 2.50 build 35. So this application is generally given into the files. So you must look for this app or some other apps like Angry IP Scanner or many more apps are there. You should have a thorough knowledge about this. So let's just look at the logs of look at LAN. So going on to that, I should go over. I should go over the data sources. And whichever volume has better. Yes, this volume, the volume 3, actually has the program files which we were finding on. As we go to the program files x86, we will find the look at LAN. It's easy because you have already located the file system. We have to locate the file system so as to get the logs about the thing. So we go to the look at LAN, and here we are with some files. Here is an executable file, here is an URL, here is the license file, and here are some settings. So I will just try to if this can get big. I will just make it much bigger so as you can also look into it. So in this file, which is actually a settings file, has some logs in it, and this will be the thing or the pattern you will find in these type of reports or the autopsy case files, that you will be given a log file and you will search out the log file and do the manual analysis. As you can see, we were given to do the manual analysis for the artifacts. So let's just do that only. So as I said, we will be looking into the log file. Let's just scroll down it. So here you can see, here's the LAN host with the name desktop this which was the computer name which we actually entered before, and the LAN domain also, LAN user also, which user was conducting at that time the internet access, and here's the LAN IP. As you can see, 192.168 .130.216. So let's just write that, because that is the IP address. 168.130.216. Yes, that's correct answer. Let's just look out for the MAC address of the computer. So for the MAC address, we will be scrolling more down. If you are currently noticing it, there are many things. There are so many things that if we have to communicate with the information URL of that application, we have that URL, and even you have the copyright things and who was the producer of this application, all these things. So it's a log file. It is obvious that it will have these informations. Let's just search out for that MAC address. I'm just searching out for this. There are so many things, so I will just go down and down and down if I can find it. I think I have found it somewhere around here. There are some instructions about the errors. The user name or the user company, I think that's not this. Yes, I actually left it already. Soon I left it. Yes, you have the NIC, which actually means you have the MAC address. So I will just put it out with dashes in between all the 2 digits, which is 00 and 27 2C C4B9. Here you are. It is the correct answer. So we didn't really know about these things. So but we have to know a pattern about these things. We just have an idea that where we can find these things, and this will develop within you with the practice of CTFs, or capture the flags competitions. CTFs. If you have CTFs, you can have an idea in your mind that what you have to do, how you have to search, and your brain will work a different kind of level, on a different kind of level. So you can see that. And let's just move to the next question. Instead of going to the name the networks card on this computer, I will leave it for the next part, and instead of that I will be going through the next question, which is what is the name of the network monitoring tool, which is really easy. As you saw that it is the look at LAN. I already said you it is the network monitoring tool, look at LAN. Yes, that's correct. So let's just do another question, which is a user bookmarked a Google Maps location. What are the coordinates of the location? So if a user has marked a Google Maps location, so it means it has browsed to the Google Maps. So it has browsed the Google's website. So we will have to look into the browsing history. the browsing history of the system. So let's just do that. And actually I already said that the autopsy application is very much powerful, so powerful that it already gives you so many things in just organized form. As you can see, we have the web bookmarks, web categories, web cookies, web downloads, so many more, even web history and web search. So it has many powerful features. So what we have saw in this question is that a user has bookmarked a Google Map location. So let's just look into the web bookmarks. So here are many things. It has Mozilla, about the Mozilla homepage. Let's just wait for the the maps. Yes, there is the one. As you can see, it was actually accessed from Google Maps. And there is also the coordinates. The coordinates you can see here. So I will just write out the coordinates so that it will give me the correct answer notification. So as I said I just copied these coordinates which I found in the web bookmarks, and I'll just click on the submit button, and it says it is correct. So let's just end this video here only, because the video gets more bulkier, it gets less views, and less people watch that video. So let's just get this a shot into it only, and I will make another part with this, which will be the part 2 of the disk analysis and autopsy. So, and that video will contain some more technicalities, which you can see that we will be finding about the Yara files and the hack tools, or the tools which were in the computer or already in the computer, and many more things. As you can see, there are many questions, and you can also attempt these questions by yourself, so you can try that. So let's just end it here only. Thank you for this, and goodbye.